Hey everybody, it's Elijah here, and we have a pretty nice day here in Washington State. Today is actually June 2nd. Feel pretty good this afternoon. So it's been pretty nice. So the past few weeks I've been very emotional, and the reason for that is I had to go out of town, and when I travel I have sleep issues. So my doctor, she told me that yeah, you were on Ambien before and it caused you problems, but she said if you have to travel, taking it once or twice is fine. I ended up having to take it 5 days in a row, just to, get through the traveling part. And I came down with the flu, and that kind of messed me up. But I'm off it now. Things are leveling out. The issue I'm nervous about is I have to travel to the Philippines at the end of this month for a couple weeks. And I know I'm going to have to take it again. Not every night, but just as an emergency backup, just in case. But that's what's going on today. Benzos, they suck. If you have to have them one time, that's totally fine. But if you're having to take it for years and years, that becomes a major problem, because your brain changes and it adapts to the benzo, and your freaking GABA receptors downregulate, and they they rely on the benzo, and unfortunately you can't just stop. It's almost like cutting grass, or no, let's say you have just a yard that's dirt, okay? And you don't lay down any grass seed, and you just wait for things to start growing. Well, soon you'll start to see little things start to grow, and that's kind of how your GABA receptors slowly upregulate. But it's slower than stuff that's growing in a pile of dirt. It takes a long time. And the issue is, yeah, you can taper slowly, but that keeps you on the drug longer. And hence, I've been on Valium for going on 13 years daily, prescribed by my doctor without any warning of what this stuff does. And the issue is, once you're done tapering, it's not over. That's just part one. Once you're off the drug, then you have to go through a whole healing process, and that can take years. And that's just the reality of it. And it's while it's brutal, whether you're religious or not, I am a Christian, and I have my full faith and trust in Jesus through this process. It's still difficult. I'm a happily married man, was so outgoing and energetic, and my days are just filled with this dread, especially in the morning. I have so many ruminating thoughts, it's ridiculous, and they don't stop. And it's mainly health anxiety, and this feeling that this crap's never gonna go away. I essentially came down with cardiophobia. I'm always checking my heart rate, and it's stupid, but at the same time it's real, and it's ridiculous, and sometimes I'm afraid to even walk or move or do anything. But you got to push through, you know, and it's a struggle, because when you're feeling this, like, you lose everything. Like, you lose your appetite because you're always worrying, which is not healthy. And only I'm not affected, but, you know, my family's affected. Quality of life is affected, you know, and I have my good days still, don't get me wrong, but it's mainly after like 2 p.m. it gets better. It's just the mornings suck. I used to be getting out of bed at like 7 a.m., full of energy, ready to go. And now I just wake up with this anxiety and racing heart every day. It's just a fear, and which turned into a phobia, and it sucks so bad. But today I'm feeling pretty good. Been out and about running some errands, and just, you know, just coping, doing what I do. And it's, yeah, it is what it is, you know. You can't turn back the clock, unfortunately. You just got to move forward. And I know I got some brutal days ahead of me. I'm fully aware of that. And I wanted to keep making these videos to show other people who are going through this that you're not alone. Many people go through it, but this is like an outlet for me, okay? This is a healthy thing for me to let it out to the population or people, and it's tough. I won't lie, it's tough. And being a veteran, I already have PTSD, but the incident I went through last year added more PTSD and phobia. So now it's like a complete catch-22 now. And it's like, what the freak? And now I gotta go through this, which is probably gonna cause more PTSD. But it's, I'm grateful and I'm blessed each and every day for my family, for my friends, and for my faith, you know? So if you're out there going through this, just know you're not alone. If you have to take a benzo here or there, that's fine. Don't do it daily, because your brain adapts to it, and your brain changes over time. And the anxiety and depression you experienced before getting on a benzo is magnified 100 times if you've been on a benzo long term. So if you don't have to get on one, don't get on one. If you're on something like an Ambien or a short-acting benzo and you want to get off, get on something like Valium that's long-acting, or that you can actually taper from. Makes it so much better. So that is that's all I have for right now, but we will talk to you, well, I will talk to you later. So y'all be cool. Bye.